water.
Come on up, boys.
Please make welcome Flattened Scruggs. Oh, goodness. Well, these guys already had their minds made up when I got back from summer vacation what they wanted to do, and said, well, we want you to play in demand. And I thought, well, that's great, because Curly Sackler just sang he didn't play much mandolin. Suit me just fine. But this is the best looking band in the house, or what?
Other than Gabe for using his black suit.
Wait a minute.
We need our you know what? Something funny? Oh, Mike needs his lyrics. He can't ever remember the lyrics. He's old.
Yes.
Young feller.
I am. And if you live long enough, you'll get old too. Which right now seems questionable.
Now you make right with Martha White. Yes, ma'am. Goodness gracious and light, Martha White. Biscuits, cakes, and pies. Get Martha White self-rising flour, that one all-purpose flour. Martha White self-rising flour, it's a high rise, stick it earl. Get Martha White self-rising flour, that one all-purpose flour. Martha White self-rising weren't too fond of it, but after about the first million copies sold, we really loved it. Here's one called The Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Burning the fiddle up. I think he's about to move to the middle so you can hear him a little better. From Alabama, Mr. Stephen Ivey. And also, on my right, y'all's left, from way down south in New Brunswick, Canada, we got Mr. How you say it? Gabriel Hebert. Behind me on the bass from Blairsville, Georgia, Mr. Will Potts. And on my left, the man who doesn't need an introduction, the soggy bottom boy himself, Mike Compton. We're going to do y'all a good one here. It's my older brother right there. It's one of their favorite songs. Yep. There's a cabin in the buns in the hills of Carolina, and a blue-eyed girl waiting there for me. I'll be going back someday, and for her I'll never stray. And the cabin in the hills of Carolina, oh, the cabin in the shadow of the pine, and my blue-eyed girl way down in Carolina. Someday she'll be my wife. my blue-eyed girl, she's the sweetest in the world. In the cabin in the hills of Carolina. Oh, the cabin in the shadow of the pine. And the blue-eyed girl way down in Carolina. Someday she'll be my wife and live a happy life. In the cabin in the hills of Carolina. Oh, the cabin in the shadow of the pine. And the blue-eyed girl way down in Carolina. Someday she'll be my wife and live a happy life. In the cabin in the hills of Carolina. It was long, long ago in the moonlight. We were sitting on the banks of the stream. When you whispered so sweetly, I love you. As the waters murmured too. Oh, they tell me your love's like a flower, and the springtime blossoms so fair. In the golden feathers waiting, and they tell me that's the way of your love. I remember the night, little darling. We were going in days gone by. When you told me you always would love me, and for me your love would never die. Oh, they tell me your love's like a flower, and the springtime blossoms so fair. In the golden weather's wedding, and they tell me that's the way of your love. It was spring when we whispered these words dear. The flowers were all blooming so fair. But today as the snow falls around us, I can see your love's not there. Oh, they tell me your love's like a flower, and the springtime blossoms so fair. In the fall when it withers away, and they tell me that's the way of your love. Oh, we're going to turn all the world loose on another one here. It's one called the Pike County Breakdown.
Well, Paul, you've knocked my water over there.
Ruined the set list and
There's two versions of the last one. If you think it sounds a little bit like Sweet Betsy from Pike, you're right. It was wrote off of Sweet Betsy from Pike. Bill Monroe claimed it. Flatt and Scruggs got to it first and did one of the better versions of it. Sonny Osborne said whenever he went to work for Monroe, that was the first thing they did. They did a session and Bill would record a Pike County breakdown, and Sonny had heard Earl's version of it, and he didn't know what to play because he knew Bill probably wouldn't like it if he played Earl's break on it because they weren't seeing eye to eye at that point. And he asked Bill, he said, "Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to play it like it's on the other recording?" And Monroe said, "What other recording?" And he said, "Well, all right." He just made up something, and I fussed about it for the rest of his days, I think.
drop the blue chip.
When we get Lester to get around here and play one of the old heart songs, called "Corey Is Gone."
Winds through the night, blowing so lonesome, singing to me a song. Whippoorwill call is just a reminder, pretty girls have hearts made of stone. I wake with the blues at dawn, my darling Corey is gone. I don't know why she told me goodbye, but my darling Corey is gone. The ring that she wears, I bought for her finger. I purchased her ring that's so fine. I gave her my last greenback dollar, and now she's left me behind. I wake with the blues at dawn, my darling Corey is gone. I don't know why she told me goodbye, but my darling Corey is gone. Drifting along like brush on the river, caring not where I roam. Going to live in the deep forest, dark holler will be my new home. I wake with the blues at dawn, my darling Corey is gone. I don't know why she told me goodbye, but my darling Corey is gone. Well, Earl's got to his banjo a little bit, so I'm gonna pull a Jason Gaynor and tell a couple of banjo jokes. I think he done told the first one once or twice, but what's the difference between a banjo and an anchor?
What?
You pull the anchor back up when you throw it overboard. Thank you for the joke, Jason. I've told this one a time or two already, but what's the best way to tune a banjo? Wire cutters. Well, our two singing songs in this little section of the set are both real lovely songs about losing love. So here's one called "Pain in My Heart." For a fiddle banjo duet, one titled "The Stone's Rag."
Yeah.
to my favorite key. I got a tune now too. We're gonna do a good old Flattened Scruggs number, but well, it's in B flat on the set list. Mike didn't put B flat; he just put flat. Is it that late at night? Well, it's this it's what I consider the gospel of bluegrass music. It's the first track on the greatest bluegrass album ever recorded, Bluegrass Album Band Volume 1. And we're going to do it more in the style of that right now. There's a well-beaten path on this old mountainside where I wandered when I was a lad. There I wandered alone to the place I call home in those Blue Ridge hills far away. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia, from those Blue Ridge hills I can roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away in my Blue Ridge mountain home. Now my thoughts wander back to the ramshackle shack in those Blue Ridge hills far away. There my mother and dad are laid there to rest. They're sleeping in peace together there. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia, from those Blue Ridge hills I can roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away in my Blue Ridge mountain home. I returned to that old cabin home in the side. I've been longing for days gone by. When I die, won't you bury me on that old mountainside? Make my resting place on the hill so high. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia, from those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away in my Blue Ridge mountain home. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia, from those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away in my Blue Ridge mountain home.
You're showing off there, Lester Flatt.
I've been dead a few years learning to pick mine.
Yeah, well, hearing what you just heard, this is what these guys, the age bracket, I mean, that's old music to them. And I thought it was admirable that they wanted to jump in and see what Flattened Scruggs was like, because, I'm sure they've all heard of it, but they've not really studied it a great deal. And you can imagine how much work it was just to get him to go on the end of the line instead of all that other stuff. That was no small feat. But I have enjoyed it immensely, and all of these guys are very creative and can play their rear ends off. The main thing I needed to do was just try to figure out a way to get out of the way and let them go, and I think they're doing a great job.
Now, it's gospel, that's all.
Yeah, we went from the gospel to bluegrass music. Now we're to the bluegrass gospel music.
I can't sing it.
Put it in the middle, man.
Some of us don't know the words. Maybe. Should say, I don't know. Yeah, sorry.
Here's a good tune called So Happy I'll Be. I'm just waiting for the time to come when all my sorrow will be done. Then I'm going home to heaven above, where we shall sing with the angels up there, tell the Savior of His love and care that He had for me in this world below. So happy I'll be, when my Savior I shall see, and tell Him of His love, that He had for me. No more sorrows, grief, or pain. All the time will be the same. So happy I'll be forevermore. Some happy time just waiting to see my blessed Savior will come for me. Then I'm going home to heaven above, where my loved ones have gone before, to that bright and shining shore. So happy I'll be forevermore. So happy I'll be, and tell Him of His love, that He had for me, No more sorrows, grief, or pain. All the time will be the same. So happy I'll be forevermore. Oh, just think of the day, my friends, when the saints go marching in. Then I'm going home to heaven above, Oh, so happy I will be, the blessed Savior I shall see. So happy I'll be forevermore. So happy I'll be, when my Savior I shall see, and tell Him of His love, that He had for me, No more sorrows, grief, or pain. All the time will be the same. So happy I'll be forevermore. We've got one more tune, and we'll invite you back again to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. A down home. We're going to bid you farewell. I don't know if I can say it yet
Firewall
because
Blues.
he ain't done.
Got Uncle Josh out in the crowd passing out certificates for flour and cornmeal. Don't give none of the newlyweds any flour, because if they're newlyweds, they ain't been around long enough to know how to make a good biscuit. No.
You ready, everyone? Ready to ever be? We're going to bid you farewell with a tune called the Farewell Blues.